Boo! Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold stream. On today's stream, we are back with some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, climbing throughout the ranks, hoping to not lose our minds. We're currently in Diamond 2. I made it back to Diamond 2 after dropping to well below that. I made it Diamond 3, but... hopefully today goes just remotely better. That's it. We're just hoping it goes better. I don't think there's anything of note today, so we're just gonna hop right into the games. Hopefully it goes better for us. We're gonna continue playing the deck that we built last time, the Memento Odeon thing. This abomination. That's it. Maybe I should play like Orchist. Maybe Orchist Mitsu? Orchis Fiendsmith Millennium? I don't think I have the Millennium cards. I might. I actually don't remember if I do. No. Okay, this is a pretty good hand. I'll take it. Sure. Yokel! Yokel! Sure. I guess I should have just ashed and prayed that they didn't have anything, but eh. Ripper. Mm-hmm. I guess at the very least I could, like, pitch it to Super Poly if I really need to. Or we could also pitch the Murakumo. Add Forced Release. Why the hell did we add Forced Release? I don't know. Who knows? Lantern. Why does Lantern not negate the effects of the monster it summons? Am I crazy? It doesn't negate it, right? Why? That seems so odd. Because, like, most other Reborn-style effects do negate the effects of the monster that they summon, so that you can't utilize that monster for various different things. But it's like, yeah, you could just Reborn a monster that actually does stuff. Kind of silly. What the fuck is happening? Interesting. Sky Blaster. It's a side chick. Okay. I don't really have a good Super Poly target now. Huh. Interesting. That's a very funny draw. It's not a very good one, but it is funny. We'll go Prayers here. Tribute Monster. If they have Ash here in hand, I'm just kind of cooked. There's literally nothing I can do about that. Okay. Okay. Werewolf. Wolf. Sure. Both. Add Saji. Special Saji. Chain link 1. Add prayers. Chain link 2. Okay. They didn't activate werewolf, which is unfortunate. There's kind of nothing I could do about that, huh? Yeah, pretty much. I don't really have anything. I guess I could go Mud Dragon and then, like, declare light. Yeah. It's like my best option, but that's also fucking terrible. Sure. Activates a card or effect. If I were to normal Ash, I can't really go into anything, huh? So the guy happens to be a beast warrior. That guy's a warrior. This is why I don't like Super Poly, because it's kind of ass. I could attempt to summon from deck, but I have to tribute reptiles so they could banish, and then I'd still have nothing. I could just set everything. And they pop, and that's it. That might actually be the play. As much as I hate that, that might actually be the play. Because if I go Super Poly here, I guess I could, like, Super Poly into SP? Oh, that might be the play. Okay. Alright. Super Polymerization. Send prayers. Mud Dragon. These two. Here's... Uh-huh. Normal Ash. Target the wolf! Yeah, for sure. We go Jax? Hound. Okay, sure. Okay. Ritual. Summon from hand. Do you have Impulse? Mayhaps, mayhaps not. Tribute this guy. There's this guy. They might have like a Lupus in hand. They could have another Azana as well. Chain link 1. Chain link dog. add trap here. Modulate super poly again. And then I'd have trap for later purposes. I don't love that. I guess mirror is probably my best option here. And this guy can be targeted. Okay, I'll go mirror. Murakumo. Add trap. Summon Murakumo. Sure. Go Dynamondo. Here, Dynamondo. That guy. Javier Kiri. Rank up. Sure. Yeah. To go into Jax here? What in the 9 levels of hell are we playing, bud? Oh, this could be a second werewolf. That's a possibility. No, it is Jax. Okay, cool. Jax, target card. Huh. Not exactly what I was expecting. Sure, that's fine. Okay. Set one. Set a second. Pass the turn. Set forced release. Sure. The hell? No. Sure. Summon werewolf. Summon Ripper. Oh. Damn, that's pretty good. Except for the fact that I don't think it matters, right? I think they still just die. Because of Mirror? Yeah. Mirror kind of cooks their ass. What a stupid-ass card. Add... I haven't used you at all, but it doesn't matter here. Add Mirror, I guess. Is the play. Special. Rakumo. I don't have enough cards for them to just normal summon any guy. Unless it's like a Vanquish old name. But given the fact that they're playing like a shit ton of the canine quick plays, I doubt that that's the case. They could have Lantern. Lantern would do it. Spug it into existence. Fuck me. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I mean, I have the negate, luckily, but goddamn. That was like the one card they could have had. Funny. If they discard, does it still summon the Jokel? No, both. Both it and this card. So if you stop one or the other. They're looking it up right now. Discard? Yeah. Cool. Oh, Popus! That's crazy. God, Murakumo's so stupid. What a dumb card. That was funny. That was a cool deck at the very least. Like, pure canine. Alright, pop off. I don't know why they use the Azuna there, as opposed to using it for, like, a Lupus effect or something of that nature. I think they thought that it was just going to special summon. And then they were going to trigger the effect. Or maybe that they could have used a different canine or something. I don't know. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. It's a pretty good hand. Hey, that's pretty good. Cool. Do they have Droll is the question. The answer is no, they do not. In fact, they kind of have nothing. That's crazy. Prep? Prep is fucking nuts. All right, activate Prep. Mirror. Hobbier Kiri. Droll? No. They definitely would have used Droll. Otherwise. Habakiri. Saji. This is either called by or... No, it's not called by. It's Imperm. That's my guess. Rituale. Impulse? Oh, it could be Impulse. Yeah, Impulse from hand. Sure, sure. Sure. Okay. Normal. Activate man. Imperm. Sure. Okay, Anubis. Add man. Set 1, set 2. Uh-huh. Yeah. Galatea. Galatea. Sure. Pitch World Wand. Damn. That's really bad. That's frustrating. Okay. Sure. I don't know if I can necessarily wait for Ding. But, I mean, what the hell else am I gonna do? Did they just tribute? Gan Dora G. Are you fucking kidding me? No, fuck you. Yeah. Girsu. Girsu. Sure. Mm-hmm. We're making Galatea here. Send symbol here kind of sucks. For me, yeah. Send symbol. Mm-hmm. Oh, good, they're dumb. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Galatea? Fuck yeah. Okay. Oh, but they have symbol. Yeah, no, there's literally nothing I could do about that. Yep. I have to hope they whiff here on the ding. Whether they just don't go ding. That's a very realistic possibility. Mm-hmm. Short. Yeah. Nah, they went ding. Fuck. Ding-a-ling. They can't get to the 4 here if I do this. All right. We have hopes and dreams. They're going to send the back row. Yeah. They can go reborn this. They can reborn this. That's 3. Unless they have another guy in hand that they could special somehow. I think we're okay. I guess they could go like SP. Banish. But that takes away like any of their interaction on my turn. Symbol skeleton, short. What did we finish? Gears here. Yeah. Special Galatea. Unless they're playing a second symbol skeleton, I'm really not a big fan of this. I feel like this is a terrible play. Why? What? Oh, because it clears the field? I guess. Wait, what? I'm very confused as to what we're doing here. The answer is nothing. We're not doing nothing. Damn. Had I kept the Muraku or the Habakiri in my hand, it's all good. Do you have like a hand trap? No? Okay. Add it to hand. Mm-hmm. Drift roll? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, they fucked up. For sure. Ding-a-ling! There he is. It's a good draw. Send? Yep. Cool. Treasure. Treasure. Set in a popis. Popis. Set in a popis. Pass turn. SP. Up. Sorry. Wait a second. I'll pop this first. Here, I guess. I'll pop this. Gears you in Harp War. Sure. That's an interesting banish. What? Sure. Yeah, that's fine. I fucking knew it. Yeah, World Wand is fine. Nightmare? It's like the only play here. Dahark. Yeah, Dahark's fine. Grab Saji? Sure, yeah. Yeah. Not this guy, sorry. No, it does say Orcus Link monster. Okay, I'm not crazy. I was like, you can't go into Ding with this. WP. Okay. Ah, ya lo veo. Yeah. My opponent activates a monster effect on the field. Or grave. Well, I don't have a monster effect on the field or in the grave. And I don't believe you've activated a spell thus far, so I think we do this. Access code? Nope, combat, sure. I don't have another trap, tragically. That kind of sucks. Sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mask. Sure. Mm-hmm. Okay. SP comes back. During your opponent's main phase. Sure. That's a fucking terrible draw. Sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, SP. Fuck! God! Ah, that's so unlucky. Buddha! Damn. Oh, that's so frustrating. So frustrating. Had I kept Mirror in hand, I could have used it instead for the Super Polymerization, and then I drew Ritual, which means that I could have gone for the Habakiri. Ah, fuck! And then I just drew 2 dead cards in a row, just back to back, which really sucked. Actually, I drew like 3 dead cards back to back to back. Had I just gone... Like, if I just go activate, summon... I don't know. Hindsight's 20/20. Sure. They have the roach. That's cool. Mm-hmm. Wow, crazy. Who would have guessed? Yeah. Good end. Except for Saji. Rotary, sure. Rose Whip, sure. How fun, how fair, how balanced. Trackmaker. Wow, crazy. Cool tune, sure. Ah, but of course. Zaylin. Sure. Add mix here? I don't know. Remix. Add mix. Mix. Add Q. They've used 2 extra normals thus far. They're gonna go Q here? Sure. Yep. Summon back the Rose Whip. Uh-huh. Gee, I wonder what I'm getting. Sure. Sure. This is only activate. Yep. Chain. Mm-hmm. This doesn't negate activations, does it? No. Damn. Unlucky. Please whiff. Damn. Unlucky. Unlucky. I guess I should have impulsed the Q, but I mean, how much did that matter? God, I hate Ghoul Tune. Just every fiber of my being hates that deck now. I hate it. It's just so lame. And it's the fact that it's so overplayed. And everyone's like, no, it's so good. And it's like, yeah, dude, it dies to everything under the sun, but no, it's so good. And it breaks like crazy, but no, it's so good. And it's heavily reliant on making sure that you actually have the exact names that you need for all of the synchros. But no, it's so good. I'm having a good time. I really love having to play against it. Over and over and over again. Sure. Ugh. Gem Knights. How much do I want to bet they already have the continuous spell that gives them everything? Sequence, sure. Mm-hmm. Herald. Yeah. Seems fair. I have to draw, like, triple tack exactly off the top here. Even that doesn't do anything. Damn. I'm lucky. Sure. Wait, what the fuck? Why are we playing tier? What? Ugh. I love tier players destroying everything. It's very fun. Whiff, 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 whiff. Yay, they whiffed. They still have tracked, so I guess they could get... Actually, I have no idea what they could make off of this. What the fuck? Oh, no, no, they did. Yeah, yeah. They did have 4 guys. Do they... Yeah, they could still potentially draw a Rhino Heart. That's crazy. Oh, fuck you! I forgot about this bullshit. Oh, God. Ah. Oh, I hate it, dude. Oh, just kill it all. At this point, I'm just so done with this game, dude. I love that everything is just so fucking terrible. Oh, it's my favorite. Oh, it's my favorite. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't fucking know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Not play the game? True. Well, I can't go second because apparently everything is just wombo combo kill you into oblivion through everything. It's so cool. Imagine hand traps mattering. Imagine anything fucking mattering. Can I stop drawing goddamn Saji? Oh, I hate it here, dude. Ugh. Yay. Hero. Am I disconnecting again? Has Konami's server shit the bed again? No, my opponent is just bad. Okay. The fact that it adds a ritual spell from deck bothers me so much, dude. The monster you can add from deck or grave, but the spell has to specifically come from deck. Thanks. Very kind. Why are we doing this? What? Oh, I know. Yeah. Oh, good. That's a great draw. That's a phenomenal draw, even. Are you fucking kidding me, game? How fun. Please hit one of the 3 cards that don't do anything here. Sure. That's fine. If I normal Saji... So I could do this and then tribute the additional guy. I don't want to add anything. True. But it'd give me the necessary for this, right? Okay, yeah, we go man here. Add treasures. Treasures. Xenopopis. Add this guy just because I can. Okay. Activate Ame. And this guy. Tribute this guy. Miwa. Saji? They simply don't have Ash Trust. Ritual. Have I won a coin flip? The hell is going on, dude? Oh, cool. Cool tune. My favorite. Wow, cool tune! Did they just not activate the effect? What the hell? Okay. Sure. Trackmaker. No. Sure. Ash. Cool tune, sure. They elected not to use the rotary effect to extra normal. And instead solely went immediately into Trackmaker. Oh. Loudness war, sure, with clip. Yeah, fucking absolutely, dude. Yeah. Damn, dude, how do you do it? That sword's actually pretty funny. It's not very good, but it is funny. Man. Bounce? Comedy. That's fucking hilarious, dude. Yeah, for sure. No. The fuck do I care? Bro is clicking buttons! Brother, you looked at my hand! What are you expecting? You expecting Super Poly here? What is the plan? There were no thoughts. The head was empty. A new piss. Cool, pass the turn. Yep. They literally can't do anything unless they summon a guy. For sure, my guy. If I do this, they can go Recco, Pop. Yeah, that's fine. Remix? Add mix? Oh, sure. Mix, add a guy, sure. Oh, hold on, I gotta pitch a card. This guy. Theseus. Q. Opopis. Mm-hmm. Q. Q. No. Mm-hmm. Sure. Sure. Trackmaker. Yep. I'm gonna add 2 spells here. Mm-hmm. Oh, I guess this one adds anything, right? Yeah. Uh-huh. Add Cool Tune Synchro, sure, sure. Saji! No! Oh, they banished Ritual. Cool. Lucky me, I play a second one of those. They're gonna put it on bottom. Yeah. It's fine, I'll top that Kapakiri instead. Or Prep or something like that. Another Cool Tune. Sure. Activate effect. Do I give a shit? What the hell are you adding here that does anything? Yeah, sure. Reco. Short. Ceiling. Sure. Mm-hmm. Bounce Theseus? I don't have another trapping grid. Short. I go Doug here. Sure. Add Q. This guy can't use that as material. Are we fucking stupid? Yes, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Fun! I wonder if I should just be playing more traps. Like maybe instead of like Fua and Ash, we just play like Imperm and I don't know. I don't love cutting Fua though. Dude, the Maxi just in hand absolutely cooked on. Them seeing the Maxi and knowing that I had it to activate and never did actually killed them. It's why I held on to it for so long. I was like, and they just like killed themselves. Hilarious. Love to see it. Wait, I won a coin flip. That's crazy. That never happens. Son of a bitch. Oh, I literally can't do anything with this hand. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking with me, game? Damn, you have Lantern? You fuck-ass whore. Oh, I hate this game. Change impulse to evenly? What the fuck does that do? I guess I could cut, like, Fua and Thrust, or in Talents down, and play, like, Thrust and, the other one? Son of a bitch, you're both in my hand? Oh my god, dude. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? my gosh, dude. I'm sick. I hate it here. If I do this, I can add back the spell? Sure. Add back prayers. Go for it. So frustrating, dude. Yeah. Oh, they have Droll. How fun. Comedy. Yeah, and ritual. Troll. Ritual. Someone from deck. Ash. Wow, crazy. It's genuinely surprising. This guy, Dynamondo. Dynamondo. Ah, fuck me in the ass! I can't activate his effect! Oh, I forgot about Impulse. God damn it. Oh, that's so frustrating. And now I just die. I have to just hope they don't have a normal summon here. Could I have done something else there? I don't know. Not really. I just sit on the Murakumo, I guess. I also play Imperm. Maybe we cut Fua? Play Ash. Do we cut both? I don't love that. Yeah, we can play Fua. And we'll try this. I'm not gonna lie, I did totally forget about Evenly. I should have been playing it. I don't know why I didn't. Thanks for shouting it out, Leos. Leos? Leo AS? It's probably Leo AS. This hand. Prep. No way. Troll. Okay, that's crazy. Ash. Oh, Fua. Fua. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. Okay. Rituale. Ritual. And no impulse. Sick. We'll go to. Here's this guy. Futsu. Grab prayer. Prayer. Both of them. Add this guy. Chain 1. Chain 2. Prayer. Bell? Imperm? Imperm, probably. Sure. Add the trap here? If I add Murakumo, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, we'll add the trap. Special. Hop your Kiri. Summon the Futsu. Futsu. Tribute. Here's this guy. Cool. Pass the turn. The fuck do I have here? Oh, these two. Right, right. If I do this, sure. Sure. Fitzy! Summon Saji. Saji. I think they might have a Droll. They might not, though. Like Ritual. Let's go super polymerization. Yeah. Go, field spell. Yeah, nah. Mm-hmm. One, two. Mm-hmm. Man, isn't Super Poly just such a good and well-balanced card? It's so good, dude. Surely. This guy's name, I feel like it's supposed to be Persephone, but it's spelt in a way that I've never seen it spelled before. Persephone. Looks weird. I don't know if that's like how it is in like Spanish or something like that. Prima. I probably do impermanence, I'm not gonna lie. That better not be French. I sure hope not. Specialty. No. They have a yummy anyway. It just doesn't matter. It mattered. Crazy. Who would have guessed? A Popus 2 Electric Boogaloo! It's fine. Alright. Treasures. Set a guy. Add a guy. Man. Droll. Please droll me. It'd be so funny, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, man! Ah, fucking love droll. Holy shit! Alright. Out comes the boy. It doesn't... I don't... Why? I literally... Bro's Engie. I can't even activate the effect because of Impulse. He's just here for a good time, not a long time. What are we doing? Seems like a Spanish spelling. Okay. That's what I thought. Because that's how you would spell it in Spanish, right? Persephone. 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 Phone. Pass! Pass! That's great. That's crazy! Anyway, here's Guy. Set a card. Guy 2, Electric Boogaloo. And then I draw a Habakiri. That's not Habakiri! It's fine. Add. Cause you're the last of a dying breed. Write our names in the wet concrete. And wonder if your therapist knows. Please troll me again. There's no way. Ah! I'm screaming! I'm screaming! Ah! I'm screaming! What do you mean? Here's a Popes. Popes. I'm losing my fucking mind, dude. Holy shit! Anubis. Alright, just because I can... Oh, you know what I should have done? Yeah, true, that's what I should have done. I should have set the, Oh, he lives. If he has evenly matched as last card, he's crazy. He doesn't. What was I gonna say? I should have set the, Kuzumo into trap. That's what I should have done. Okay, we'll go link off this guy and this guy. And then we'll make this guy here. And then we'll go a Popes 2 Electric Blue. I'm just stunting at this point. Hey, did you know that this guy's special summon effect is not a once per turn? Ain't that cool? Smile. Of course! Okay, if this is the Yummy players that I'm playing against, of course Yummy looks like shit. I would think Yummy's terrible too! My brother in Christmas, what the fuck is this? Heinous builds of man have made you acutely aware of Anubis not being a hard once per turn. I will say, if there is a cost to the actual summon effect... Is it raining? Sorry, I think it's raining. What was I saying? If there is like an actual cost to the summon of a guy, like for example with combined creation, or of course with the Anubis that we have here, if there is like an actual material cost to the card summoning itself, right? For the most part, I don't mind it having a non-once per turn summon, right? Especially if that's like its mechanic, right? Again, combined creation, a perfect example of this. Like, the whole idea of the deck is to summon that guy, and he kind of doesn't do anything. He's just big, right? Anubis is similar, right? Like, okay, you search out man. Cool. Add a man. That's it. And then he special summons himself. Great. He has some stuff on field that he does, right? Like, oh, if a spell trap you control is destroyed by card effect, you could special summon a, or you could pop a card. That's like, okay, right? He has other text. But I think this is fine. Where I draw the line is Lucky Boy. This effect is, I think, the worst effect I think I've ever read on a card ever at any point. Searching 3 cards is... Huh? All of the other stuff? A-okay. Oh, you have to banish Earths? Sure. You run out of resources. Cool. Protects rocks? Sure. All good. Why does he search 3 cards? What? What are you talking about? Why does he search 3 cards? If it was like search a card, I think I'd be okay with it. Because that is, to be fair, a once per turn. That effect is a once per turn. But it's like, okay, if that was just like search a card, I'd be like, okay, that's fine. That is a reasonable card. Searching 3 is heinous. Anyway, I have no thoughts. My head is empty, dude. I don't really have anything to say. I just wanted to, We're back to Diamond 1, hip hip hooray. It only took my entire sanity yesterday. By the way, if you were wondering what happened yesterday with the end of my stream, my OBS crashed. It was just my OBS. I played the rest of that game and I won. But yeah. That's all. It's not even that hard to summon with how powerful that effect is. Yeah, seriously. The problem that I have, even more so with Block Dragon, is the fact that you have to banish just earth monsters, but it searches rocks. If it had to banish rock monsters to search rocks, I'd be a little bit more understanding, because I'd be like, okay, well, we just never print good rocks. And then this card is fine. Or we could, you know, just not have a guide that searches 3. Like, this is, I feel like this is one of the easiest slam dunk bans. Up there with, like, Maxi and, like, I don't know, mostly those. Where it's just like, oh, cool, yeah, this card just shouldn't exist. Anyway. Hey, there's new dual triangle missions. It's dual 10 times to get 200 gems. I trade you sanity, and you receive 200 gems. Is it worth it, chat? I really wish the dual triangle was better. It's kind of boring. I wish it was just more interesting. That's the problem with so many of these events. They need to be more... No, that's it. They just need to be more. Why are they so boring? The dual trials, I feel like, should be the full-time events, and these should be the fucking dual trials. Or something of that nature. Or, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna say this, and I've said it so many times, but I'm gonna say it again. What should happen is they should do half of the month as like a casual style event. And what I mean by casual are all of like the dual trial style things, right? Dice Rally, NR Festival, all of the jank dual trial stuff, right? All of that stuff. That should be half of the month. And the other half should be these like competitive style ones that's like, oh, compete for a team, the cups, what have you, right? That would be incredible. But of course, we can't have that. I don't get why that's not the case, because that feels very similar to what happens in Duel Links, where they have like rerun events and stuff like that that are just like pseudo half events going on half of the time. I don't know why Master Duel is so different. It's so weird. A type versus type event? Didn't we get that? Didn't we get, what was it? It was Fairy versus Fiend? Or was it just Fairy and Fiend? because they had a dual triangle. I know that was like Beast, Beast Warrior, Winged Beast, Reptile, Insect, and something else. I forget what it was, but it was like a weird hybrid thing. That was cool. And that event made them permaban Lab forever. True. It's like they made one event for Lab and then they permanently put it into the drawer. Just like, you're not allowed to come out. Just stay in there. Stay in there. Very silly. Very silly. What was I thinking of? I don't want another deck. I like to be banned forever. What deck could possibly be banned at this point? I would not be opposed to, like... No, please stop it. I have issues. I have issues with these events. It's mostly the ban list just being... I have so many issues with the ban list, because either it's not restrictive enough, or it's not wide enough. Like, they ban a whole bunch of random crap that should absolutely be playable during these events, right? A lot of, like, the, you know, jank FTK stuff. Or, like, burn or what have you. And then they have a lot of stuff that's, like, allowed. And you're like, why is this allowed? You know, for, like, Synchro, right? Like, Crimson Dragon. Or Baron. For Lynx, you know, things like... things like... Fuck. I don't know. The Cybers stuff, I guess. Like, the entirety of the Cybers line. But then they'll ban, like, all of the Floodgates. But they won't ban, like, Harpy's Feather Duster. It's like, why is Harpy's Feather Duster allowed, but I'm not allowed to play the Floodgates? Like, isn't that kind of counterintuitive? Same thing with, like, Judgment being banned, but then you still have the ability to activate, or to play double red reboot, and it's like, okay, I don't see the reasoning behind one over the other. And there's, like, a bunch of shit like that, where you're just like, okay, huh? What is the purpose of this? Why are we doing this way? Why are we showing, like, a special preference to these things? Right? Cauldron of the Old Man Mirrors would be slightly funny. Yeah! Do you know what else would be funny? Fucking Ben Kai. Ben K. But his ass is in the grass. Always. Why? But there's so many things like this. Every time I see it, it bothers me so much. Why is this card banned? Explain to me why this card should be banned. That sounds stupid. This would be the perfect time in a jank for fun event. This would be the perfect time to play a lot of these jank style of decks. And because they're already restrictive in, like, the sense that, oh, you can only use synchro monsters, that would be even funner. Or, I guess more fun, right? It'd be even more fun to be able to utilize these strategies, these off-the-wall strategies that aren't common, in order to, you know, hey, here's an opportunity, right? You get to play your rogue deck, you get to play your jank strategy, right? But nope. This is surplus of board wipes and lower powered formats. I do technically agree. And while yes, that is more so of the, like, problem, the thing is, it's not really a problem so much as it is just, like, a quirk. Right? They banned fucking Man. I can understand, like, Man being banned, right? Because, oh, we want you to play the extra deck thing. But it's like, I mean, allow me to play the jank FTKs and the jank, like, OTKs and stuff like that. The things that are not consistent but are funny. It's like, when else am I going to do this? That happens so much in early Master Duel. And it was awesome. I really, really enjoyed a lot of the earlier Master Duel events because they were so jank. And it was like, yeah, cool. That's exactly what they're for, right? They're these events that are just here to have fun. I was like, that's exactly what we want. Oh, there's this crazy idea that I just saw on Twitter. Let me go test it out on this event. Oh, cool. That was fun. Anyway. Warrock versus Ally of Justice. I hate to break it to you. Ally of Justice is... No, you're probably right. Yeah, that would probably be a good event. Also... Where is he? Every time. Really? We're banning this guy? Hell, they fucking banned Makanko. Why are we banning these cards? I hate it here, dude. It's so silly. So silly. Oh yeah, isn't Gen X Ally? I guess if you cut... Well, does Ally of Justice even have cards? Yeah, I guess they do. Hold on. Why is this one not banned? I do agree with your sentiment there, Legendary. I do agree, F Makanko, but why is it banned? Like, we didn't ban the Blue Eyes ritual, so it's not like, oh, we don't want you to use rituals. And we didn't ban a lot of rituals, so it's like, why is Makanko specifically banned? Why is Voiceless Voice specifically banned? Why is all of these other strategies specifically banned? It has more cards than Warrock? Does it? One, two... That didn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. How much was the other one? Yeah, you're right. Also, oh, that's what I was saying. Why is this allowed? Huh? It's a lore archetype? Novelle's a lore archetype? Oh. Ally of Justice is a lore archetype. I feel like if we get a no extra deck ban, Voiceless Voice will be banned. If they do it, please give me a no ban list again, or a no, I said ban list. Please give me a no extra deck again. That would be interesting. I'm so sick and tired of just every event being extra deck mechanic. Thing, extra deck mechanic. Thing, extra deck mechanic. It's super boring. It's just like, all right, we're doing synchros this time. Oh, we're doing Xyz this time. Oh, we're doing fusions this time. Dice Rally was such a breath of fresh air, and then they ruined that with the same fucking gimmick. They're just like, all right, you can't play... I don't know, what was it, synchros or something like that? Oh, it was fusions, I believe. They're just like, you just can't play fusions. And it's like, why? They forgot. That's why it's not banned. But do you see what I mean? It's like, dude, just either you gotta ban a whole bunch of shit and you gotta be like, you're playing these very specific strategies. And it's like, okay, cool. So we're basically playing like a almost cube-esque format, right? Where it's like, oh, you're gonna play some very specific style of decks, right? Or you make it way more broad and be like, okay, go wild. Or we're gonna ban some like mechanics, right? Like, oh, you can only use synchro, you can only use fusion, etc., etc., and kind of leave it more broad and be like, yeah, you can play FTKs, yeah, you can play OTKs, yeah, you can play this or that or the other thing. That's kind of jank. And I understand not wanting to go into a festival. Why the hell do I have two of this? I can understand not wanting to go into a festival and be like floodgated to where you can't play the game. But if that's the problem, right? Why are we banning Jackpot 7 and not banning Crimson Dragon? Aren't those effectively the same thing? Like, once Crimson Dragon hits the field, it has similar win percentages as that of, like, Jackpot 7. Why are we're just not interacting with that? It's, I don't know, it's so silly and lame, boring, unfun. And win Pendulum event? True! Actually, a Pendulum event where you just don't have an extra deck would be pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. Or if, like, the only Pendulum monsters you could have are... Or the only extra deck monsters you could have are, like, Pendulum extra deck monsters. That would be interesting. Oops. Yeah, imagine if it was just like all of the extra deck monsters, but they're all just pendulums. Like these guys. I can play Yord! Can I have an event that's just Plunder? Can I have an event that's literally like, you can only have one name of like a summoning mechanic in your extra? Like, for example, right? Like, if we look at Plunder, right? It'd be like, oh, you can only have one Link monster, one named Xyz, Synchro, Fusion, and then, like, Pendulum. That'd be pretty cool. And the Pendulum could be, like, anything, but that'd be cool. 2 Tribute Summon event? That actually sounds hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. Pendulum event is just Klee. Yeah, and... You have to ban Monarch, though? That would be funny. Have the 2 Tribute event and no Monarchs. Didn't we have a Ritual event at one point? Can we have that back? Can we have, like, a really bare bones basics Ritual event that's, like, no extra deck? Unless they are specifically tied to rituals. No monsters unless they, like, specifically state ritual. That would be funny. Based on how strong they are. True. Give me VS Fest 2. Highlander event. That's the thing. All of these events were like we've done this shit. Limit 1, no extra deck, ritual. Like all of this stuff has been done before, and they refuse to bring it back. Instead, we have dual triangle like 7,000. Do the Japanese players like the dual triangles? I wonder. I wish I could poll the Japanese player base on what they like in terms of events. Like, just the Japanese player base. Because I really do want to know. Because I feel like, for the most part, when it comes to events in the Western audience, most people aren't too big of a fans of, like, the extra deck mechanics anymore. They've just grown stale, right? That being said, I wonder if the Japanese audience specifically, or like the more OCG audience, Japanese, let's be honest, if the Japanese audience specifically enjoys these mechanics more. Plain, do you know? Like, I wonder if it's just like, oh, the Western sentiment is like, oh, it's not very fun. But the Japanese sentiment is like, oh, no, we're having a good time. I mean, to be fair, most of the time, I feel like they're not going to say anything negative one way or the other. So there's that. But I'm just like, why do they keep doing these events? I understand not necessarily wanting to come up with new events all the time. That's why they do the dual trials, because it's like, do whatever jank thing it is. You don't have to have a full event for it. It's like, why don't they bring back some of these older ones? Dual triangle with only the structured X you pick at the beginning of the game, or just structured X. That would be cool, right? Because that could be something interesting. Is like, oh, you choose one. You could even do like, you could have like, I don't know. Maybe instead of dual triangle, you have like 8 different structured X you can choose from, or something like that. That would be cool. They gave us a Z cup twice. Where is Link? There was a Link one. It just wasn't in the same cup style format. It was the first one, and it was, instead of a cup, it was a it was just like a ranked grind. And if you made it to Master or to Diamond 1 at the time, you got the thing. They gave us a Synchro one too, if I'm not mistaken. The Light and Dark event. I remember that one as the Exo Sister event. It was just Exo Sister. Oh yeah, Link is by far the worst extra deck only event. It's not even close. That one sucks balls. Link is so boring. I will say, when they did the Link one, it was Evil Twin and it was Tri Brigade as like the top decks. And I was fairly okay with that. Herald of Mirage Lights would finally have a use. True. True. Have fun getting extra linked by Attic Nister Pile. True. Anyway. I don't know. I just wish there were more. Again, that's why I think, like, they should do the, like, quote-unquote competitive events and then have, like, a more casual event and have those split time in the month. And then you can have dual trials whenever, because they're nothings, right? I just wish that they had events going on constantly. That you could always just be like, oh, I'll just play this event. I don't know why they don't do that. It's so weird. Because, like, every other game does that. Every other game, even Duel Links, the other Konami project, has an event that's constantly happening. So you're constantly doing something, right? Even if it's just like a rerun of a previous event, it's like, okay, cool. Here's always a thing that you can do. I don't know why they don't do that in these. I guess the idea is, like, we don't want to give away that many gems. But then you could just split the gems between the two events. You know, like they do in Duel Links. They could add weekly tournaments in game. They could. They could do so much, and they refuse to do it. Chat, hold on. I just saw this. This is actually really cool. I'm gonna yoink this. I was gonna say something because I noticed this, and I went. One of my biggest gripes with the Rose Dragon archetype that they just printed, or like printed support for, one of my biggest gripes is the fact that they just didn't use Rose Garden, or Black Garden, not Rose Garden, Black Garden, the field spell, which is one of the cooler mechanics within the Rose Dragon archetype, and they just didn't use it. Like, none of the support, I think one card cares about it, but like 90% of the cards just don't give a shit about it. I'm like, that's so lame, because it's one of the cooler cards. It's like, okay, cool. You're going to have the attack, and you're going to give your opponent a token if you summon a monster. Okay, that could either be used as, like, a downside for the opponent, where, oh, cool, if I get a token, I can, like, synchro summon on the opponent's turn or something like that, right? Or it could be used as, like, advantage for you, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna use your tokens or something like that, or like, oh, I'm gonna clog your field or something else of that nature. And they just did nothing with that, and I feel like it's such a waste, because that is by far one of the cooler cards in that archetype. It's often used for evil. I do agree. So use it for evil. It'd be fun. Let me have fun. They need to bring back more of the old accessories. I do kind of agree with that. I want to do dailies, not in the ladder sometimes. Exactly. At weekly in-game tournaments where you need 5 wins to join. I don't necessarily care too much about, like, in-game tournaments. I mean, that could be cool, but I don't really care one way or the other, right? Because we do have ranked anyway. So it's not like I want another ranked. What I want is, like, more events. Something for more casual players so that they can test out weird stuff. Because there's not really a place for that. And that's the problem. Oh, look at my guy. I'm not gonna lie, I actually, So previously, my icon frame was this one, which I must say, this looks significantly better. This one's significantly funnier. This one actually kind of looks menacing. This one's just cute. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. And I can't change my other one because it's the hands. On, I forget. But I can't change that one. That's one of the best icon frames I've ever seen in my entire life. Snake frame. It's a good one. I should do an icon frame tier list. Chat. Next video. That's what it's going to be. I was thinking about going second in this game, and maybe they can make the player choose one out of 3 cards to change at the start of their turn. Oh, like a mulligan? That is a terrible, no good, very bad idea and would be used solely for heinous criminal activities. Here's the thing. Konami has done a mulligan system within Duel Links before. It was a skill called Restart. That skill was so unbelievably busted as soon as they printed even one deck that could make use of it, that they had to change it so that you literally couldn't use it. It was that overpowered. Mulliganing in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a terrible, horrible, good, or very bad idea. Like, it's you can't do it. And the thing is, I don't like mulliganing, period. The only game that I've liked mulliganing in has been Magic, and the only reason for that is because if you do not draw lands and spells, you literally can't do anything. So you kind of have to have a mulligan in that game. Every other game, draw your cards, play. Right? Same thing with Pokemon. Pokemon has a similar mulligan rule where it's like, oh, if you just don't draw a basic Pokemon to start the game with, you have to mulligan. And I feel like those are the only cases where it should be allowed. Every other case, I'm just like, no, please don't give me the ability to reset. It's really bad. That's all. Got the Royal First Dark Lord from a random pack. Could this be a sign? Dark Lords? Please give me the new Dark Lord support. I need the new Dark Lord support. Didn't we already get this one? Is this new? This looks... Have we already gotten this field? Am I crazy? Yeah? Okay. Soulful Dark Lord to Master 1 next month. I sure hope so. It's been around 4 times? No, I know we've had all the different seasons. I was wondering if we'd gotten this one again. Anyway. The Springfield is back. Ha! Springfield. Before I end stream, I'm gonna end stream here in a sec. But before I end stream, I want to grab that icon frame. And may death find you alive. Take me down the line. How do I run Dark Lords? I don't know. It's been a while since I've tried the new stuff. Forbidden List just dropped? What? What Forbidden List? Oh shit, there actually is one. Well, there you go, chat. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at it. Oh my gosh, we banned shit. There's no... First and foremost, we did it! We fucking banned cards! Let's go! We did it! There are banned cards! Let's fucking go! Second of all, fuck you, Herald of Orange Light. Fuck you! I don't know, Are we seriously? Hold on. No. We'll talk about Fenris in a second. Are we actually hitting Cool Tune? What the fuck are we hitting Cool Tune? What? Huh? Why are we hitting Cool Tune? It's like the 5th best deck. Huh? Okay. I'll take it. Whatever. I have a royal of this. I can dismantle, sure. Herald of Orange Light, fuck his ass. Me and my homies hate Herald of Orange Light. This card should have been at 0. Like, I don't know why the fuck this card is allowed. But this is a hit to Yummy as well, which does matter. I think Yummy gets significantly worse now. Not being able to play the Sulfur Cord stuff alongside Herald of Orange Light makes Yummy significantly weaker. I think Yummy will maybe not fall out of the metagame, but it will be significantly weaker. Which is nice. Maybe you'll have to play it with, like, Mitsu or with, I guess you could still play it with the Striker stuff, because Striker is still allowed to be at 3 for some reason, so there's that. Why the fuck is Fenris at 3? What? What? Huh? Metamorphosis isn't going to do anything. Why is Fenris going to 3? Isn't Decade's #1 right now Cool Tune? Yes, and he's lying to you. Cool Tune is the best deck besides Vanquish Volcanite. No, that is a lie. I have no idea who is telling you this shit. That is a fucking lie. It is not the best. It's the most popular by a large margin. Similar to when Vanquish Soul, not the new support, the old support for Vanquish Soul came out, and it was considered a tier 1 deck. It was the best deck in the game. Brother, it was rogue at best at the time. Just everyone played it because it's a fun deck to play. It's a new deck to play. People were excited for this new stuff. It's not the best. Not by a mile. It's extremely beatable. People are just refusing to play the actual top decks because we've played them all. No one wants to play Dracotail anymore because we've all played Dracotail. No one wants to play Yummy anymore because we've all played Yummy. No one wants to play Mitsu because we've all played Mitsu. Those are significantly better than Cool Tune. And with these limitations, well, mostly this one. This one matters the most, like, substantially. I don't know why we're hitting Cool Tune. This is so strange to me. We didn't hit Vanquish Volcanine. We hit Cool Tune. Why the fuck did we hit Cool Tune? I'm so confused. This ban list makes me so angry. Other than this, which is, hey, we banned shit. Let's fucking go. The rest of this, these two, these, all fine. Why are we unlimiting Fenris and limiting Synchro Overtake? Unless is this used in like an FTK or something? Naturia Bamboo Shoot. Isn't that a non-tuner? Nerf the newest deck and bring back cash. That's why I stopped building new decks. There. Yeah, this is maybe one of the most baffling ban lists I've ever seen. Cool Tunes is getting the Tenpai treatment? I sure hope not, dude. Cool Tune's not even the best deck in the fucking OCG. That's not true. It technically is now. But it wasn't for a while. Do you know what it was? It was Fen, or it was Mitsu. Yeah. This is what a ban list. What a great ban list. Thank you. Thank you, Konami. Truly an exceptional list. Truly understanding your player base. This is like when they limited, did they limit anything in Vanquishal? When it was the most popular deck? I don't think so, right? Didn't they, like, semi-limit something? I can't remember. It was a while ago. Here's... okay, again. They fucking banned cards. Let's go. There should be, like, 7 to 8 cards on this list. I don't know why we only limited 2 of them. Or banned 2 of them. There are so many cards that should be here. Shifter, Maxi, Called By, Crossout, all of the Floodgates, Gozen, Rivalry, Dimensional Barrier, Pachycephalo, Barrier Statues, Block Dragon, fucking pick your poison, dude. There's so many of these problematic cards that they've just allowed to exist. Galaxy Tomahawk does a fucking FTK right now. Hello? But of course it's allowed, because Konami has a fear of banning actual cards. Kultun is the best deck? No, it's not. Its ability to play through all the major hand traps. What fucking major hand traps are you talking about? It loses to Impulse, it loses to Fua, it loses to Maxi, it loses to Droll. I guess it doesn't lose to Droll. It doesn't play well into Nibiru. It doesn't play well into Herald. It doesn't play well into board breakers such as Triple Tack or Droplet or Super Polymerization. It dies to Vanquishal Canine. Any of the Canine cards kick its teeth in. It just fucking laughs at the Canine shit. It is terrible into things like Draco Tail. It's terrible into things like Ryzeal. It's not great into fucking anything. What are we talking about? It doesn't lose to Fua. It does. Synchro Overtake forces it to go into the hand instead. You just kind of cut them off of a bunch of resources. Perulia is a problem for it as well. You can play through Droll if played right. Sure. Yeah, just draw everything. Just draw the perfect hand that plays through all of the things. What I'm saying is that, yeah, it has issues. Some massive issues. So many cards it plays into. Oh, it plays around Fua. It can. But if you start with Q, you're giving them at least one draw, if not multiple, and hoping and praying that you draw the appropriate hand traps. The other issue that it has, from what I've noticed, is that it bricks. If I activate an Ash on a Q, sometimes they just don't have anything. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs, you're done. I guess you could make, like, fucking, I don't know, Loudness? You better have hoped that you drew Rotary or that you drew Veiler or something like that, and you get to play the game. Like, yeah, there's a lot of cards that just, oh, you just died. Or, oh, here's a whole bunch of hand traps. I sure hope you wanted to play the game, but didn't draw any of them. Didn't draw any of the starters. Anyway. That's every deck, though? No. What? Huh? Tier can play through Shifter if you customize your hand? Exactly. Another Draco Tail Vanquish meta? I sure hope so. I mean, that's what it was, but no one's playing. Every deck draws hands that die to one hand trap? No. There's, like, a lot of decks that don't do that. What I'm talking about is consistently doing that. Cool Toon consistently bricks. Like Blue Eyes. It has a whole bunch of cards that only help you as disruption. Cool Toon is heavily overrepresented, heavily overstated as to its meta relevancy. That's why I'm so hard on it. Because people are like, no, it's the best deck. No, it's the best deck. Oh, it's so good. And it's like, no. It's fine. It will be once these insanely generational powered decks actually leave the metagame and are nerfed reasonably. But it's like, okay, Yummy is still better than it. Even with the nerf of Herald. Vanquish Canine is better than it. Draco Tail is better than it. Mitsu is better than it. All of those are better decks than it. Malice is better than it. Especially in a best of one, where you're not allowed to, like, side deck in Lancia. Yeah, Malice is still better than it. Hell, Radiant Typhoon might be better as well in a best of one. What the fuck are you gonna do to a Radiant Typhoon? Stare at them? I had a quick climb to master with cool... To master! Oh, cool. I got to master 1 with Draco Tail. Like that. I got to master 2 with Vanquish Canine. Like that. And? Toon is better. No, Toon is significantly worse. We're still missing Fidralis. We're still missing Synchro over... Synchro... What is it? Emergency. Yes, if we get those cards, I would be like, maybe. If we got Fidralis, I'd be like, maybe. I still think Vanquish Canine would be better. But... yeah, Draco Tail is significantly better right now. Yummy, I think, is significantly better. I think post-ban list, maybe not. Maybe not. Actually, probably, due to the fact that Overtake also got limited for some fucking reason. I blame Decade for the SAS ban list. True. Do they get 1 to 2 hand traps that are just okay? Yeah. This is the problem. Cool Toon is heavily overrepresented. It's not actually that good. Malice is better. Vanquish Canine is better. Ryzeal is better. Draco Tail is better. Yummy is all better. They're all better. They're all better. The nerfs didn't matter enough to push them out of the metagame. Cool Toon is a really powerful deck. It's not better. That's the issue. It's a good deck. It's better than a lot of the rogue decks. Substantially so. But it's not better than the other top meta decks. Some of the strongest meta decks we've ever had within Yu-Gi-Oh's history. Some that are meta warping. Right? Canine, Vanquishal, Draco Tail, and what was the other one? Yummy. Fundamentally changed the game with their release. Acting as if Cool Toon is comparable, even with Rotary and all of that stuff, is disingenuous to the actual sheer power level of the other decks. And is lacking context from the OCG. Because they just straight up have a more harsh ban list to those top decks, and have significantly more powerful cards. And guess what? It's only barely better than, like, fucking Branded. The data doesn't lie. It shouldn't be a nearly as represented deck, at least in terms of, like, meta relevancy. Banning Rosewhip but not Nappy seems so stupid. True. Habakiri to Dragoon? Sure. If you want to play Metamorphosis for Habakiri into Dragoon, go for it. Yeah, this ban list, I don't know. I like most of this. All of this stuff I'm fine with. I what the fuck are we doing here, dude? Anyway. What was I grabbing? The thing, right. Yokalanta Kit Close, for sure. True. Where was it? Hang on, frame. These ban lists are always so underwhelming. It's because they're shit. That's why I constantly bitch about them. I wish they weren't. Oh, it's the cow. I have the cow. A Fire Dark Sue is an FTK. KT? True. We kind of only lose one copy because Regenesis is... What? One copy of what? What? Regenesis? Wrong one. Huh? Coming next, KT. K9 tier limit. True. I would love to see an actual use for this. Special summon a fusion monster from your extra deck with the same level as the distributor monster. I guess, like, yeah, K9 tier would probably be it. More cash slop. Yep. Hey, Rose Dragon got a buff. I was playing it with the cash stuff. Overtake? Because Regenesis can look for it? What? What are you talking about? What would Mitsu do with Metamorphosis? What rank 4s, what level 4s would you go into? Oh, you could go DP. It doesn't properly summon them, though, right? So you wouldn't be able to go, like, anything that would want to reborn itself? Yeah, there's not a lot of, like, good options. Like, obviously you can go Dragoon. But how much do we care? I guess it's another negate, technically. Dragoon's like the one that I think of that would make sense. Hopefully it gets Dragoon banned. Could you summon Doom Virus Dragon? Oh. No. Must be summoned with Fang of Critias. Because it doesn't ignore the summoning conditions. Mirror Jade, but it doesn't get the nuke. Can you summon Mirror Jade, or does it have to be fusion summoned? Yeah, you could. True. I guess that's, like, kind of helpful. You probably would play this in Branded. Would you? Maybe? I actually have no idea. I feel like you don't, right? I guess you, because you could, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Does the new Chaos Magician make Dragoon easier? Yes. Yeah. Dragoon Mitsu will be good? No. Oh, it'd be fucking terrible. Playing Metamorphosis as a useless-ass card? Not a good idea. The best use, I would imagine, is going to be K9 tier. You play all of the K9 cards, and the Xyz and all of that jazz, and then you just play tier. Because you just make Kit Colors with any of them, and a Metamorphosis, and then you do the full tier line. That's like the only thing that I could think of that would actually be good. I'll probably test it, but like, I don't see it being good. I really don't. White Force could make use of it. That's also true. Though, would it? No, hold on. No, it doesn't. The fuck are you talking about? White Force does not want to actually play another set of dead cards. Yes, technically speaking, they can make use of it. The problem is, then you'd be playing 3 Metamorphoses with terrible fucking targets. Right? Hold on. What level is Sandwich? He's 6. Did I see the lame-ass ban list? Yep. Need the field spell back for tier? Nah, I can stay banned. Dragoon is level 8. Yeah, and? I'd rather not play 3 additional bricks to allow me to tribute summon my monster to go into Dragoon occasionally. Dragoon is not as good as people make it out to be. It really isn't. It's stupid as hell, and it should be banned. But it's not worth investment most of the time. You can't win it either, right? Yeah. Must first be fusion summoned. Hold on. Warrior. Last warrior from another planet. Give this card a special summon to destroy all monsters, all other monsters you control. Yes, I'm aware, Dark Wraith, I'm well aware of how it works. I'm not saying that wouldn't work. I'm saying adding 3 Metamorphoses to your deck as useless bricks, unless you already have the ritual summoned monster, is likely not worth it, as opposed to playing a secondary archetype or just doing the standard line. Because you are adding 3 additional cards that are contingent on you actually already having done the combo. It adds to the end board, but the end board is already extremely powerful, and you are trading that power of the end board for inconsistency. Which right now, especially with Prayer at 1 and Habakiri at 2, it's not great. So that's why you oftentimes pair it with things like the Ryzeal stuff to get access to that more consistently, right? That's why I wouldn't say that the Metamorphosis is a good option. Maybe as like a one-of, you could, right? You could maybe play it as like a thrust target. But again, you're kind of already doing the combo at that point, and you really don't need it. And it's just like a dead card. Yeah, can't I just go Fenris into Last Warrior into just Odeon? And then I just play fucking Odeon? Fuck. Bring prayers to 3? No, you're right. Prayers should go to 3, and Habakiri needs to be banned. Habakiri is very clearly the issue. Even if you like Mitsu, let's be honest, Habakiri does need to go. Okay, it does too much. It's too unfair. It's a fucking custom card. It just needs to go. I like the rest of the Mitsu stuff. I think it's pretty cool. I just hate Habakiri's insane ability to just do whatever the fuck it wants. Habakiri to 1 is okay? No, you gotta ban it. Even at 1, it just does too much. Isn't Fenris banned in the OCG? Yes. Yeah, the problem with Habakiri is very similar in nature to the way that Halqifibrax was, where it was like, oh, we're going to limit and ban a whole bunch of cards surrounding the actual problem card, as opposed to hitting the problem card. Halqifibrax is way too powerful of a card to keep around. You gotta ban it. Habakiri is very similar. Habakiri just does too much. Unless you are willing to ban, like, 4 other cards, just ban Habakiri. It's very clearly the issue. Nothing else has been an issue since Habakiri with all of these other cards. Just ban Habakiri. Or, no, just ban it. Have I talked about the ban list? Yeah. That kills the whole archetype if Habakiri is banned. Did you see that Ryzeal Mitsu was actually a topping deck prior to Habakiri and Mirror? It doesn't kill the deck. It just makes it weaker. A lot. But the deck is still absolutely playable. A lot. It's weaker, again, and it cuts off the ability to, like, splash it into just anything. You do actually have to play the game. You actually have to do something with it, as opposed to just being like, I'm gonna activate Habakiri and do full combo. It's like, no, you actually have to draw the Mitsus, you have to draw the rituals, or what have you. And I feel like that is way better. I started Master Duel with Habakiri release, actually. Okay. So, prior to that, in the TCG, we didn't have Habakiri, because it was a TCG exclusive archetype. We didn't have Habakiri. Ryzeal was using it alongside no Habakiri, no Mirror, just the Murakumo and Futsu and some of the other things, and using that alongside the Ryzeal stuff to make a strong end board. It still worked. It was pretty good, and quite frankly, if you were to remove Habakiri, the deck would still work, right? You still have 3 Aramasa, you still have Saji, you still have Kusanagi, you still have access to Wosu and all of the other jazz as well, especially if you unlimit Praetors. You still have a ton of shit to do. It's just that now you can't do that off of a single card, and you do have to actually play either more of the archetype or have a dedicated way to search out those pieces, which then could potentially be interacted with more easily, right? That's the issue. Is like, oh, if I activate Preparation, and I grab Habakiri and Mirror, I do the full line and end on 2 4s, 2 8s, and can do whatever the fuck I want. And that's just an issue, right? It just does too much. Armrage can play Extorio. Okay, technically, yes, it can. That's technically true. However, if I'm fucking making Nerva on the first turn to make Exterio, my ass deserves to get Lava Golemed. I better get my fucking Lava Golem to the face. I feel like your other end board is just better. Maybe it's not, but maybe it is. I don't know, Exterio is kind of crazy. I'd rather have Nerva, the hell? Yeah, I was like, I feel like if you just summon Nerva, like, I'd rather have Nerva. I mean, you could. Yes, that's technically true. You technically could. I don't think... Can Draco Tail make use of this? I guess you could, like, trade an Arthalion for a Dragoon? That's actually not bad. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually not bad. The problem is that it's not a monster, right? Please don't abuse Dexterio again. Again, here's the thing. Let's look at the OCG real quick. Road of the King. Oh, let's actually do... I was gonna do a short stream. If we look at the OCG ban list, we can see, I believe meta is at 2. Meta is at 2, right? If we go to the top decks, or if we just look at the meta, right? Branded is currently the second best deck. Branded is a deck that would probably make use of Metamorphosis if it had the chance. It doesn't. It's not seen play in anything. That's probably why it's at 3 in Master Duel, right? Card hasn't done shit in the OCG. Is Mouths worth the build now? No. Not anymore. Unless you already have a bunch of the cyber stuff now. Anyway. So, looking at that, right? Theoretically, there's a bunch of heinous things that you can do with Metamorphosis. Realistically, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, right? The only thing that I'm worried about is, of course... Huh? It's a different story if Meta is a fusion card. Yeah, but it's not. This is my biggest concern. You can play Cash. You can summon a Cash monster. And then just immediately go Last Warrior. I really hope that that doesn't happen. But maybe it gets Cash cards banned. I would love to see the Cash cards banned. I think every single one of these cards are just, well, almost every single one of these cards. Fenris, Unicorn, and Birth, I think, are some of the most aggressively overpushed, overtuned, and poorly designed Yu-Gi-Oh cards I've ever read. So I would love if they were banned. Is that going to be the case? No. Likely, if anything were to happen, they would ban the Floodgate. And they should. This is a stupid card. That being said, yeah, you can do that. You can just go, hey, I'm going to go... Bup, bup, bup. And if I'm not mistaken, if you have the field spell as well... No. This guy just protects himself from... Yeah, so this card can also protect itself. So you could go Stronger Era and Last Warrior and like lock zones as well. Which is funny. It's not very good, but it is funny. Konami's goal is to make the game even more toxic? Yeah, probably. I like Ogre as he was better Marincess support than Marincess. True. You can deep draw with Danger and finally use Dogman into Last Worry. Drew, you good. I do think that there are some silly things that you could do with Metamorphosis. I don't necessarily think it will be a problem. But it could be. We'll see. Mostly because of the Cash cards coming back, I feel like that's going to be an issue, and I'm going to abuse it. Fucking hell yeah, dude. But other than that, I don't think it's going to do anything. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know what other random-ass fusions we have that we could potentially summon. I don't know. Is there like a level 4 that we'd want to summon? What's a level 4 fusion that would be good? I clicked link. Oh, we can summon Entis! Oh, never mind. Must be special summon from the extra deck by sending any of those cards. Oh, no, I guess I could. Wait, this card's actually not bad. Or am I lying to you? No, I'm just blatantly lying to you. This card sucks balls. Yes, Yell, we did in fact see it. CGP will finally play if he could play Dogman Stun. True. I can play Magic Key. Fusion Summon! Fuck! No! It says Fusion Summon. Never mind. Could you imagine if this card didn't say Fusion Summon? Oh, that would actually do something. That would be good. Comedy. I mean, you could always just make Muddragon, right? Muddragon's crazy, right? Muddragon's so good. Oh. You could summon Kaliga. No, Kaliga. Do you know what you could do? If you played Metamorphosis in Mitsu, I don't think it's a good idea. But if you were to, you could use one of your 4s, like a spent Saji or something like that, and make Kaliga. NCL Amolis isn't hard to summon. That is true. However, it would allow you to pivot from one archetype to another, which is the important thing. And it's a tuner, which is... Wait, fuck, it's a tuner. Does that do anything? That doesn't do anything. I make who? Kaliga? Invokes Kaliga, which says each player can only activate one... Can only attempt to activate one monster effect per turn. Sorry. Attempt? Hilarious. They can only attempt. Oh, anyway, very funny. Yeah, I don't really think there's anything too interesting here. What about level 2? Can Sprite do anything? I'm sorry, what? Did I... The fuck? There are 3 Fusion level 2s. 3? That's it? That's wild. Hey, Sprite can play a tuner now. Let's go. What? There's actually only 3? That's crazy. Really? How many level 1s are there? There's only 5? Why do I feel like this... Why do I feel like this level is so much more common? It's Alcahest, which never sees play. Evil, which I didn't know was a 1. And then Thousand Eyes and Millennium Eyes and Independent. I'm losing my mind. All of them are newer cards? This is one of the oldest cards. Wait, no. Wait, when did this one come out? No, yeah. This is one of the, like, first cards. These 2 are newer. Yes. This one is one of, like, the oldest fucking cards. This is fucking Fang of Critias, Claw of Hermos, fusion target. If you get solemned with Kaliga on board, sucks to be you. Yep. Free Mind Hacker? No. Diablosis? The Mind Hacker? Fuck no. Time Hammer was released in 2015. This one? Hold on. Really? Oh. No, isn't this one the newer one? Or did this one also be a new? Is this one also a new one? I know these 2 are old. I thought this one was also old. I thought this one was newer. Is this one the older one? And this one's new? I knew 3 of them were old. To be fair, 2015 is still rather old. But you are right. That is not nearly as old as I was thinking it was. What the fuck am I listening to? I don't know why I'm listening to this song. Anyway, where was I? Let's look at level 3s. Okay, now this is weird. Hold on, this might be weirder than the 2s. So you're telling me the only level 3 fusion monsters that exist are Munin and a whole bunch of shitty-ass vanilla monsters from, like, the very first set of the game. Now that is odd. The Red Eye Sword is also 2015. All of those were at the same... Were all of those at the same time? No, because Claw of Hermos was used in the anime to summon the cannon. I know that. I thought it also summoned the hammer. But maybe it didn't. It might. Hermos. This one's also 2015? That's crazy. I'm fairly certain these are old. When was Claw of Hermos? I'm fairly certain these are old. Claw of Hermos is 2015. Am I correct? They show up in the anime way earlier. Okay. They just didn't really... Okay. I'm not crazy. I was like, yeah, this is an old-ass card. What are we talking about? Okay. I'm not crazy. I was right. I was right and also wrong at the same time, but that's okay. But I was mostly right. You scared me. It's like 2015. They were printed like ages ago. That's why. Because they were an unreleased anime card. Cool. We checked 4s. What about 5s? We have a bunch of 5s. Seraphinite is crazy. Must be fusion summon. Never mind. You can't Seraphinite. You can summon this guy. What the fuck does... Why does Kit say special summon? This should absolutely say fusion summon. It's fine. Fine. Must first be fusion summoned. Whew! Could you imagine just Lapis Lazuli FTK off of fucking Metamorph? They just K9 Metamorph FTK you? You're like, what? What the fuck? Dude, I'd lose my fucking mind. I'd lose my mind if that happened. That'd be so funny, though. Alright, let's look at level 6s. Ah, yes, Blazing Bombardment Beast. Truly a Yu-Gi-Oh card of all time. You know they love waiting 8 years just to make it dog shit? True. Oh, I can summon Canahawk! Must be special summoned by Mass Exchange. Whew! We're good. I can summon Garura. Draw a card. I don't know. That's actually... No, that's terrible. I thought about it. I could turn Magnuma into Lacrima and then do full Fiendsmith combo. Am I cooking? Or am I dumb? I can summon this one, right? That's free Omni. Honestly, bestial control with metamorphosis could be a thing. There are like some genuine options you could go for in there. Like Illa Sylvia is actually a pretty good summon. For Omni in a control deck? Why would you do that when you could just make Moon? What do you mean? What do you mean? If I have a 6, just a random 6 on the board, my only option is to go Lacrima, right? Like I go Metamorphosis, Lacrima, and then I do the Fiendsmith combo. I'd have to have a second card on the field for me to go into Moon. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if I had another guy, yeah, you could obviously just go Moon. But that's what I'm saying is like, oh, what if I go like a Bestial, and then I use that to go into like Fiendsmith. And yes, you could obviously just go Moon. I could summon the Chimera. Is the Chimera a level 6? Is the Chimera guy a level 6? Yeah, it is. Okay. Is this on summon? Fusion summon. Fuck. Fusion! Ah! Metamorphosis! No! Well, I can summon this one. Fusion. Fuck yeah. I can summon Flame Wingman. Let's go! It'd be funny if it ever came up. True. But again, it's also one of those things where it's like, oh, I could also make Illa Sylvia, right? It's like you play Bestial Control, you could go Illa Sylvia, you could go Necroquip, you could go Aerial Leader, you could go Maizen, and then just attack directly, which is funny. That's actually very funny. Wait a second. First be fusioned! Oh, no, no! It still has to be fusion summoned by tributing the above monsters. Fuck. Or I could summon Garura. Flame Wingman does say fusion summon. That is true. You are correct about that. Is this guy? I forgot. Ah, yes. The effect monster of condition text? I don't know. It's an effect monster. Schubert is actually something that's interesting. That's not a bad card to metamorphosis into. Like, if you had to metamorphosis into something, that's a good one. Now you can have runic fusions in the main monster zone. True. And then you could summon another runic and make actual runics. Smile. Oh, I could summon Moki Moki. Sorry, Moki Moki King. When this phase, you special summon as many Moki Mokis as possible from your grave. This fucking misses timing. When? It fucking misses timing. If you use this as a link material, it misses timing! Two Hugins to poly into Hugin? True. That'd be funny. Must be fusion summon. Fuck. Must be fusion summon. Max exchange. I can summon the dual avatar guy. If this card is special summon, you can target an attack position monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Whoa, crazy. Also, this card cannot attack for the rest of this turn. Why the fuck are you so bad? He's a warrior. He's a light warrior. That's good to know. Why you control a dual avatar fusion monster that was fusion summoned using an effective monster as material? Fusion monsters you control gain attack and defense. This is maybe one of the worst cards I've ever read. Cocytus! Okay, this card actually is funny. If it was Duel Links. Why can it not attack? That's a great question, bud. Oh, that's funny. What about Kentrigina? I mean, I guess you could. I don't see a point in it, but you could. Theoretically. Duke of Demise! Wait, that's actually a good one. During the main phase, normal summon a monster. Holy shit! Wait, this is actually a good card. How did I miss this? Hugin is not once per turn. I think it is. Oh, sorry. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, its effect is not once per turn. So you could search out the field spell multiple times, technically. I guess you could Hugin into Hugin. That's actually very funny. Hugin into Hugin is actually hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Duke of Demise is an extra normal. That could be useful. I thought the search was once per turn, but it is not. I forgot. We already saw the 7s that matter, most likely. Why is this an ultra? You could summon. Never mind. That's interesting. You could go Fenris, Metamorph into Baka. That is interesting. You could also go into these guys, though this doesn't really do anything unless it's fusion summoned, and this also doesn't really do anything unless it's fusion summoned, so there's that. Ace Spades Speculation. I've never read this card in my life. You can only special summon this once per turn. You can tribute an attack position monster and a face down defense position monster. Special summon this card from your grave. Okay. Attack position gains attack equal to the highest attack of monsters among monsters your opponent controls. Can be destroyed by battle or card effect. Oh. Fenris after losing his job. Baka. This is a 2025 card? Yeah, probably. Or his 25th anniversary. Oh, I can summon this guy! During the main phase, return all spell traps your opponent controls to the hand. Why is this card so bad? Why is this an activated effect? It's 25th anniversary card is what it is. Comedy. Does this one do anything? Card face of card your opponent controls at the end of the phase. This name becomes and replaces the original effect. Oh shit, we copy an effect. Is the card monster? Opponent controls. Places in the pen zone. You summon card is sent from field to the grave. Place of enemy counter. All monsters on the field except for Dark Dragons lose 200 attack and defense, or attack for each enemy counter. You can reduce the battle damage you take to 0. Alright. Oh, I can summon retro or ulti Nulti Drago. Fusion. Fuck. Fusion summon. Yeah. Fusion summoned. Damn. Oh! I found it. I found it, chat. The ultimate card to go into off of summoning Fenris and activating Metamorph. Multi-piece Golem. Lab Tank! This is maybe my favorite fusion of all time, period. I love Lab Tank. This is I have no notes. Also, by the way, fusion material being just 2 random dinguses. Peak. I love this card. One of my favorite cards of all time. Is it solely due to nostalgia? Yes. Oh, I can summon Purg. Wait, this is actually a good card. This actually just cleans up boards. Why is one of the mats a wolf? I don't fucking know, man. You tell me. Oh, I can summon Joan! I forgot this card was in the game. Yes, of course, my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card. The Saint Joan of Arc. Oh, just Saint Joan. Hell yeah, dude. That's just a real person. That's peak, dude. You're telling me that the tank was unsummonable for years? Yes. Yeah. Yep. For sure. This game's fucking awesome, dude. If I'm not mistaken, Lab Tank is still technically unsummonable. Oh, cool. I could summon Phoenix Blade. I don't know. Sure. Special summon by the mechanic. Damn. I could summon Gatling Dragon. True. Warlord Furious is technically not a bad target. Like, if you have a level 8 going into this guy and just getting a free pop, it's not terrible. Obviously, you just go Dragoon, though, at that point. But that also... I don't know. Oh, I could summon... This is Fusion Summon. Fuck! It has to be Fusion Summon. I forgot. Oh! Chat, we're good. Chat, we're good. We are A-OK. Must be Fusion Summoned. Colossus has a restriction? Yep. Must either be Fusion Summoned or Special Summoned via the means. Whew! Could you imagine if where is he? This guy didn't have that restriction? I'd lose my mind. Just Floodgate Dragons for no reason. Hey, I can summon Vice Madame! I don't think I... No, that could be useful. Metamorph actually could be useful in Witchcrafter. The fuck am I talking about? It's Witchcrafter. It's doomed from the start. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. I don't know necessarily what you would do with this if you weren't summoning it for the Albaz. But you could... Oh, wait! Draco Tail. Where's our Thalion? You could summon Firazol or Malulu. Wait, that's actually crazy. Except for the fact that then you would be playing not a monster instead. You're right, never mind. Forget I said anything. They're releasing new Luna Lights. I refuse to believe that that is real. I refuse to believe that. You can summon this guy. This is actually not a bad card to summon. Like, you add this to Draco Tail end boards, that's actually pretty good. Just get another monster negate. Or just card, I guess. They announced it a few days ago. Where? This can't be the end. Do 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 do. News? Demon pack. Zombie ritual support. We saw that. Jack Atlas cards. Am I missing it? You know, the Melfi cards. No idea. No idea. What's up, Thundersword? How's it going? Lunalize is getting support. Where are you finding this information? Arc V decks? That we only know of tonight. Have I seen the ban list? Yes. That's why we're discussing fusion monsters here. Sorry. What? Legendary Arc V. Yeah. Wasn't this announced like ages ago? Didn't we know this like ages ago? Am I going crazy? Hold on. The latest legendary decks come from 3 more complete ready-to-play style decks from some of the most popular from Arc V. Same structures. 40 cards each with only secret rare. Special news at the bottom. Cooking up some visual changes to our Starlight Rares. I don't... Yeah, these are the legend... Oh. I don't even think this is new support. I think this is just the decks. Am I wrong? Each new deck has a brand new trigger. Oh! I think they're adding cards. Yeah, yeah. Okay, this one is slightly different. Because the, I have the... I threw the box away. I have the, I bought the Modern Collections because it was a really good price. $30 for 2 complete decks and X-Saber. Like, that's pretty good, right? And a whole bunch of staples. Really, really solid price. Mitsu, Sky Striker, myriad of staples. Really, really good price. I think this is the same thing. And I guess it's adding new support. We don't know what it is. We'll see. But given the fact that this is in the same vein as the legendary the other legendary decks, I think I don't know how likely we are to get like a bunch of new support. It might be like 1 or 2 pieces here. Maybe Odd Eyes just like gets a full different thing or something like that. But yeah, I don't know how good this is gonna be. Does it actually say Link Odd Eyes? Hold on, I wasn't paying attention. Odd Eyes used by Yuya from the standard dimension. Oh, new Link 3. Yeah, it says right there. New Link 3 monster. You get an extra pendulum summon. Lunalight. What do you give the deck that has almost everything? More ways to set up for fusion summoning. Fuck. You can special summon... Yeah, damn. What a travesty. Yeah, I don't know how many new cards they're technically getting. It looks like they might be getting, like, 1 to 2 new cards. The Lunalight one sounds annoying AF. Well, I mean, it's Lunalight. Do you know what they need to do? Do you know what needs to be on this list right here? Liger Dancer. Then Lunalight can do whatever the fuck it wants. Just ban Liger Dancer, please. Oh, hey, you can summon Dragostapelia off of this. That's actually not bad. Like a spent 8? Is there an 8 that you would care about? I guess you could go, what's his bucket? This guy into this guy? Or you could trade an Arthalion. Duel Links also dropped a ban list at the same time. This better be a fucking nuke. Because Duel Links is currently, like, shitting the bed, dude. Duel Links looks like ass right now. Why is Zibley back? Why the fuck is the card back? What do you mean? Oh, no, they banned it. Oh, I read this the wrong way. I read it from 0 to 1, and I lost my mind. Okay. Conductor Tyranno is banned. Disturbance Strategy is banned. Mind Wipe. Mind Wipe. Only if your opponent has 3 less cards, your opponent adds their cards to the deck and shuffles it, then draws the same number of cards, they add it to the hand. Add it to the deck. Okay. Tachyon Transmigration Limited. Dominance Limited. What the fuck? Oh, this is the card that does the FTK. Gustav Limited. Necro Valley Limited. Makura? There's no way Makura needed to be limited. Hilarious. Dragluxion Limited. 7th Tachyon Limited. Dogma Limited. Iterade. Okay, yeah, limited. There's no way. I fucking love Duel Links, dude. It's so shit. Oh. Holy shit. Heavy Slump, sure. That one kind of makes sense. Fiend Eagle is limited. Mind Drain is limited. Tyrant Tirade is limited. A Pointer's in the game? Is limited. Oh. Hey, Econ's back at 2. Primal's at 3. Regulus at 3. Buster Drake. Huh? Fucking what? Rolls at 3. Empress is at 3. Schisms! Valence Worlds are at 3. Needle Ceiling is unlimited again. Star Scepter, Crocodile Sanctified! I believe, I could be wrong. I believe that is fully unlimited Dark Lord. Oh. We're back, baby! Fully unlimited! And it still doesn't fucking matter. Duel Links is so shit, dude. Oh, just stop making skills that give you 10 million cards. Fucking hell, dude. Oh, that's so funny. They also have some skill changes. Starlight Overdrive. Starlight Drive has been changed. None of the other skills. None of these skills fucking matter. They didn't change the Therion one. Holy shit. Oh, that's so funny, dude. I'm sorry. Life Force Sword at 1 is the funniest limitation on any ban list ever. Oh, I'm well aware that Luster Dragon is limited. Is there a way to check the ban list here? I don't know. Here we go. Here are the banned cards. Aurora Paragon, by the way. Pog. Dragoons at 1, by the way. Hilarious. Where's Luster Dragon? Is it limited? Or is it at 2? I think it's at 2, right? Do they unlimit it? Am I going crazy? Am I blind? Did I just miss it? There it is. It's a fucking vanilla. It's a vanilla. It's that 1. I love this game, dude. It's so bad. I'm sorry. As much as it is funny to see Luster Dragon at 1, Light Force Sword is infinitely funnier. Light Force Sword is so much funnier. This is such a shit card. Why is this dragon to 1? Let me see if I can show you. This skill. Actually, no, I don't think it's this one. I think it's a different one. Am I wrong? Is it this one? I think it's this one. No, yeah, it's this one. This is from February. You can use the skill's second and third effect once per duel if your deck contains no more than 4 non-light/non-wind monsters. You cannot normally special summon, excluding... No, is this right? I don't think this one is right. That doesn't sound right. No, go back. Is that it? Maybe it is. I thought there was an FTK with it. I think there was an FTK with it. I need to... Is there a way to search skills? There it is. Filter by... What's her bucket? What is her name? Rebecca. No. No. No, no, no. No. Is it this one? Oh, it might be. Yeah, it is this one. I think they changed it. It used to be an FTK. Yeah, it's Graceful Charity. That's what it is. You reveal a Luster Dragon number 2, Luster Dragon or Joan from your hand to add another one. Or, if you control one of them, I think they changed this. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, if you control Joan, you add Graceful Charity, and then you can play a Luster Dragon. I think. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. Basically, I think they changed it. I think you used to be able to like special summon the Luster, flip it up, and then add Graceful Charity. I believe that's what it was. Then you would just Graceful Charity and like FTK your opponent. Truly a comedic hit. That being said, I'm sorry. Where is it? This is probably the funniest hit I think I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm sorry. Limiting a trap card that simply banishes a random card from the opponent's hand? Quite frankly, hilarious. Quite frankly, stupid. Oh, this is so funny, dude. There's so many of those, though. Oh. Duel Links really has some of the stupidest skills. Truly exceptional. Storm is limited, by the way. Did you know they limited Storm? Light Force was a part of the hand loop, I would imagine, yeah. There's Light Force, and then there was also this new skill that new card, Mind Wipe, that they just banned. And I think the reason for this is because you could add Mind Wipe and Light Force Sword, and you would go Light Force Sword and then Mind Wipe, and they would have 0 cards. Or maybe like a second. Maybe you needed 2 Light Force Swords or something of that nature. And then you troll them, obviously. Necro Valley at 1 is wild. Is it? It's fucking Necro Valley. Truly just, look at all these random-ass burn spells, too. Hinotama, Goblin Thief, Black Pendant, Dragon's Gunfire is at 1. Fucking Burning Land! It's so funny, dude. I was not going to stream for this long, but stupid-ass ban list. Okay, I gotta call it quits there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys did indeed enjoy. If you did, like us very much, appreciate it. And remember to always stay